Oh, dang. Hey, this might be disturbing. Like the band Disturbed. Ooh, it's pretty good, right? Ooh, awaking you with little evil inside. I've seen them live before, actually.
It's been a long time coming. Oh. It's been 3 years since my last Dolphin video, which means 3 Halloweens have gone by with this aquatic thug wiener going unchecked.
Aquatic thug wiener? Squeeze me.
Not this time. This satanic smiling sausage, Davy Jones' delinquent offspring, this audacious ocean hippo, we'll get to that. The dolphin is a breathing, breaching hate boner, and their psychopathic tendencies come from their intelligence. Dolphins are arguably the smartest things alive without thumbs or launch codes, which allows them to manipulate the world around them, including the animals in it. Dolphins—
Okay, so you telling me that dolphins can gaslight me? Damn, that's crazy. Alright, damn.
will reportedly harass pufferfish into releasing poison, which apparently they get obliterated off of, resulting in a literal nightmare rotation. It isn't scientifically proven that dolphins get elevated and hella faded off a spicy stress ball. The alternative is the Jots of the sea playing handball with a living puffer, and that's probably the most child-friendly form of dolphin recreation. I'm gonna have to get real creative with the way I describe this, but dolphins will stick their little dolphin dorks wherever they desire, including the disembodied heads of decapitated fish, which might have just been a one-off if researchers didn't also witness a bottlenose wrap live wriggling eels around their stick shift. We've also witnessed 2 river dolphins treating an anaconda like a pool noodle, except the photographer—
Yeah, dolphins are like drunk frat boys. That's... P dolphins! Oh my god. Yeah. I'm sorry, because all I can think about is how I bought my niece a dolphin necklace. She thinks they're cute. And I'm like, oh my god. What have I done? Oh my gosh. I gotta, should I get her like a starfish one? Or like she likes animals. What's a good animal, man? Because I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I'm stressed.
The photographer took a closer look and noticed something. The snake was likely dead, like an erectile dysfunction, which only one of them would know about since both dolphins' privates were standing very much at attention. Workers at the Dolphin Research Center also got a nasty surprise when they discovered baby nurse sharks finding their way into the lagoon and the waterlogged hot dogs using them as volleyballs. Dolphins might be the only animals to use other living animals as tools, with a group of dolphins discovering that they could use live sponges as snout guards as they scrape the sea floor. It's not proven sponges—
Okay, that's just smart. Also, it looks like Luffy's hat. I might just be really brain rotted from One Piece. But don't lie to me. You see this and you instantly think of Luffy's hat, right? Not just me. Somebody, please agree. Somebody, please. Cat? Cat? Oh gosh, it does. It does. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right.
Can feel pain, but it makes no difference to these brine bullies. If a dolphin can use another creature as a pawn, it will. That's how one dolphin created a whole seagull murder ring just for some extra fish.
There's a spider next to me. What you doing, buddy? Doing good? You just chilling? Thanks for not falling down on my head. That would have been scary. You just chilling? I'm not gonna fuck with you. It's not fucking with me. I'm not gonna fuck with it. Fair enough. Oh no, burn the house down. What kind of spider? I don't know spider types, chat. What the fuck? Alright, to be honest with you, normally I start shrieking when I see a spider. So this was a pretty big step for me. I like to think that casual Geographic makes me more in tune with insects and animals. He made me a better man. Anyways, let's go.
Kelly the dolphin had an unspoken agreement with her trainer where she'd get rewarded with fish every time.
It's like one of those, it's gonna turn big. You can tell it's gonna turn big, but it's like a little one for now. You know what I'm talking about for the spiders? Like those ones with their big ass legs and the big ass bodies and they look like little tiny like dinosaurs. Those ones, it's like one of those, but it's like smaller. It's more like just like the size of my palm. So still big. I got tiny palms. I guess a better way, maybe half the size of your palm. You need to murder them kids before they can turn against you when they grow up? Hey, we have a psychopath in the chat. Jesus.
Sometimes she helped clean litter from her tank, including expired seagulls. So Kelly would hide a fish during feeding and then use it to bait seagulls when no one was looking. Only to snatch them, drown them, and exchange the waterboarded bird for more fish. Not only that.
Kelly! Girl, you tripping! You saved the fish to bait the fucking seagulls? That's so smart!
But Kelly taught her daughter the same trick, ensuring the seagull side circle goes on at least another generation. Another time a dolphin's brain was someone else's downfall was down in the Gulf of Mexico, where biologists stumbled across hundreds of decapitated catfish bobbing around the water. Not only that, the eyes and the fins were still moving, and the fish heads made this disturbing grunting sound when brought on the boat. The cause was, catfish have several serrated spines for self-defense, and a gang of Gulf bottlenose dolphins apparently realized they could nerf the catfish by surgically beheading them. But so far, we've seen dolphins working harder, not smarter, with
oh my god, that's so hardcore. like, it's, oh fuck. This is so much, this is worse than I could ever imagine.
seagulls, sponges, and catfish all being collateral damage. That doesn't explain dolphins being a jihad to other animals unprovoked. Dolphins in Belize have been attacking and even life-depriving baby manatees. They've even gone as far as separating manatee calves from their mothers to make an attempt on their life. This is the same animal that finessed its way on an alligator's whitelist, getting folded by a pack of flippers. Dolphins are literally if hippos went the Professor X route, lost their legs but gained hyperintelligence. Which isn't a joke, since the closest living relative to whales and dolphins are hippos. But the animal—
and we know hippos are crazy. He taught us about hippos before. Hippos are, oh no, we don't, the jaws and power of God. Terrifying.
The absolute worst from dolphins are the ones that look the most like them. Dolphins have a homicidal obsession with porpoises, with cases of them washing ashore with bite marks and broken bones. It's like they can't help themselves for real. It doesn't matter what they're doing. Put a porpoise in their presence, and it's like the Powerpuff—
I'm gonna start calling all serial killers, I'm gonna call all serial killers dolphins from now on. If we ever start covering true crime on this channel, I'm gonna start calling them that. I swear.
Like Gotham City on a green monkey. In 2016, one lone male bottlenose flatlined at least 6 porpoises, and the injuries were roughly the same: fatal hemorrhages, broken bones, and lacerated lungs. No one knows for sure why dolphins are purposely committing acts of war, but the best guess involves how dolphins behave with each other. Because if you thought they were better to their own kind, you don't understand the depravity of this malice-fueled middle finger. Dolphins regularly commit the act of infanticide, with males often harassing and separating the mother from her defenseless calf and escorting it off the census. It's a classic case of deleting the baby to have a shot at the now child-free mother. Plenty of—
there are so many true crime cases actually like this. These motherfuckers. Okay, so like what my dad and I do, I don't think I've ever told you guys this. My dad and I go feed the ducks like once a week because we go for walks and stuff pretty much every day. Because, you know, we just like to hang out. And sometimes we go to this place that has ducks. And what we'll do is we'll both like pretend we give them each little personality, like they're at a reality TV show. And I'd be like, "Oh, she trying to steal his man. Oh, she trying to steal her man. What's happening? Oh my God, Dad, he gonna get her man snatched." And he's like, "Don't worry, she a player. She'll do blah blah blah." And we're like going back and forth about what they're doing. For when it comes to like the ducks, you can't do that for dolphins, man. That's not as fun. They're just psychos. It's damn, nature, you scary. Like,
If animals like horses and hippos do this, but no animal takes baby abolishing as far as dolphins. There was a case where a mother orca and her adult son worked together to drown a baby killer whale, also the son could sensually explore the mother that watched them do it. In 2020 in Manatee, Japan, researchers witnessed a gang of dolphins pull up on a mother and her calf and begin mauling the baby. What shocked them was suddenly the first group stopped harassing the dolphin calf. Only
that's
for a
literally the Yakuza of fucking dolphins. That's the fucking Yakuza of dolphins. And it was off the coast of Japan. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no.
To show up and go at him even harder. For well over an hour, 23 different dolphins got involved, and a newbie dolphin was sent to the gulag after being hit over 100 times. And knowing what we now know about dolphins, that might have just been business as usual. Dolphin society is like an episode of Oz, and like the show, it all starts with the men. When a male dolphin is young, they'll form a group with 2 or 3 others, and these will be the closest bonds these males will ever have, as these alliances can last decades. But it's not just
nice.
kumbaya.
Best friends.
The main reason for them linking up is these dolphins will kidnap lone females and keep them in custody for weeks.
You know what? I can't have nothing nice. I literally was like, "Oh, that's nice friends. Long-term friendships. Oh, never mind. Oh, never mind." Yep. Yep. Oh my God. This is so terrifying.
While they mate with her the entire time, consent sold separately. These dolphin gangs are highly possessive and even have a specific pop sound to tell the female to swim closer, and she can get jumped for not complying. The females usually fight back, but only escape about 25% of the time. Not only that, but these water Weinsteins mate year-round, meaning an unlucky female can get tagged by multiple gangs in one trip.
Water Weinstein makes sense.
3 dolphins acting as the musketeers of malice are known as a first-order alliance. There's also a second-order alliance, with additional dolphins doing the dirty work for the group. Work including attacking other pods, stealing their females, while protecting their own from equally lust-crazed males. Basically, the first order alliance is like a basketball big 3, with the second order being the role players. Of course, sometimes 2 second order alliances join forces to create, a third order alliance. Not only does this mean dolphins have the largest non-human social network on the planet, they use it to operate like a pack of sea ditties. Penetration without permission.
A pack of sea ditties is the most crazy ass bar, but so accurate for the situation. I'm sitting here in a stunned silence of uncomfort and discomfort, bruh. And then he said pack of sea ditties, and it snapped me right out of it. I said, he real for that. He real for that. Like, goddamn.
And it's so rampant that female dolphins actually evolved the same equipment as ducks, where they're, yeah, those are maze-like to flush out any unwanted baby batter. But the male's response was dolphins developing a 12-inch pink prehensile bedroom arm. Speaking of which, male.
I don't know if you knew this or not. There's motherfuckers out there, and I'm not kidding, who genuinely think to this day that human women can choose physically to not get pregnant. Their bodies can reject the sperm. I don't know how people fail so badly with their education. That's not how biology works. I know. I know. That's a big gap in education. Yep. Oh, it's bad. Oh, it's bad. It's... Yeah. It was a big debate. God, how many years ago was it? Oh, yeah, it was before the overturning of Roe v. Wade. People were talking about that. And that was like one of the biggest debates brought up. Not one of the biggest, sorry, one of the debates that was brought up. about how women can just reject, her body can naturally reject the sperm and cause herself to not be impregnated. And like, it's not real. It's not a real thing. The whole point of why abortion, if someone is raped, is necessary is because people can't do that. They can't just be like, no, baby. No. Oh no, the little swimmers that swam into fertilize my egg and make a little zygote. Nope. Just say no. Senators were saying that. Senators, that's true. Yeah. It's bad. I don't It's disappointing. But that's what we've come to. Like, Zygote still sounds like a Pokemon. Mo fucking lack of knowledge is crazy. I like women could choose like that. We would have less dumb people, man. And if any of these YouTube comments are like, oh, are we really talking about pro-abortion? In the YouTube comments, shut the fuck up. Like, shut the fuck up. I'm not here to have the abortion, pro-choice, pro-life debate with you mofuckers for real. Shut the fuck up. All right? I am not the place. And if you think genuinely women can just have their bodies go, self-abort, shut up. You're too stupid to have this conversation. I ain't having it. I am not having it. I mean, one thing to say is, yeah, I mean, like, yeah, your body rules. Exactly, yeah. I mean, I'm not going to get political. I'm going to say that flat out. Do you know why? Because the most of the content I do is for escapism. And I appreciate kind of being in my own little bubble and making content in my own little bubble. So don't worry if you're like, oh my God, no, she's going to get political. I feel uncomfortable. I'm not. All right. Sometimes I like talking about politics because it's like, but the political climate in America in particular right now is just super fucking unstable. And I don't feel like anyone is emotionally ready enough to have a proper conversation and dialogue about it without it becoming a personal attack towards each other. So I won't get into politics, but I will get into humanitarian rights for a second. What the fuck was Nick Fuentes saying, man? He really said, your body, my choice. And I'm like, so it wasn't about abortions then. It was about controlling women, right? And all I can think about is like, so wait, it wasn't about saving the child for you. It was about controlling women's bodies. And I was like, wow. That is fucking depressing. That we've come to that point. So, you know, just remember who you're watching, what's happening. Oh, yep, a lot of guys echo that sentiment. Yeah. Yeah. But you know what, though? A lot of good people don't echo that sentiment. Right? And I feel like in this community, I feel like everyone here has enough common sense. Also, you're watching a woman, right? I feel like everyone here has enough common sense to realize we're not the place for that, you know? I don't think anyone who watches me goes, yeah, you know what, Alicia? I don't like my content creator having rights to her body, but I do enjoy watching her for 5 hours a day. Yes, sirree. Like, no one's thinking that. So we don't have to worry about debate lording here in this community because it'd be fucking counterintuitive, all right? So don't worry. This is not a place for us to have some sort of political fucking debate. I don't really care about your political ideology, to be serious with you. I don't give a fuck what you voted for. I know that people are making a stance right now about, like, if you voted for Trump, I don't fuck with you, or if you voted for I like, the whole point of voting is to be anonymous. That's one of the biggest parts of democracy. So if I start calling people out, I feel like that's not a part of what the democratic way is supposed to be of voting. Like yeah, whatever. My political ideology based on party relations is very complex. And also, I'm not fucking American, so you can't ask me who I supported when I don't even vote for your country. Leave me alone, I'm Canadian. So. Anyways, so just a side tangent, all right? But don't worry, I won't get political. I just want to make fun of the fucking dumbasses. Go for cheese in this house.
From each other. Non-allied males assert dominance by biting, jaw clapping, tail slapping, and mounting.
Oh, I also want to say the statement that Nick Fuentes says does not represent Republicans as a whole. That motherfucker is just crazy and a psycho. So don't think every Republican thinks like that. They don't. He's just a fucking nut job. Let's be real here for a second, okay? Like
the Brokeback kind. Remember, it's Ocean Oz out here. To be fair, that's also how they play, and young male dolphins will actually practice on each other and take turns being the female long before they try it on a real one. And there's nothing wrong with that. Except dolphins have a nasty habit of projecting. I'm 99% sure dolphins' and maimings were because both animals look like the babies of their own kind. Which is pretty insane logic. Imagine someone on trial for running over the vertically deficient, only for their main defense to be that they thought it was a child. Porpoises and sea blimps aren't the only ones catching strays. Since 2022, more than 45 people have been attacked while swimming in Fukui, Japan, leaving many with broken bones and bites. And it's believed these attacks were carried out by one male Indo-Pacific bottlenose dolphin.
Okay, so you know what I said, dolphin yakuza? All right, this is the head. This is the head of the dolphin yakuza. All right, I'm spitting for real.
It's been said the reason for this one-man dolphin demon campaign, horny. Scientists think this dolphin is sexually frustrated and lonely and is taking it out on the humans around him. And the scariest part, there's a good chance he's only playing. Because if a 9-foot, several hundred-pound flesh missile wants you dead, you're simply dying. People say the rogue dolphin will often swim up to people and try to press his pink sword against them, which is actually the same way dolphins in an alliance act, so he's really just acting out natural behavior.
I'm sorry, y'all know that dolphins swim here? And you all choose to still swim on this beach? After knowing what dolphins do? You guys have warning signs about dolphins and you still choose to swim here. What? What? Is that... I don't know, man. If someone told me that about a particular beach, I'd be like, yeah, I'm good. I'm not going to do that. Like, what?
Behaviors, but on people, only to lash out when they don't respond. He's not the only one. As you know, I went to the Cayman Islands earlier this year, and you'd think the most interesting part would be me getting intimate with a stingray. It was actually me swimming in the same waters as Stinky. Stinky was a lone male dolphin infamous for trying to violate divers that meet his eye. One victim, Michael Mays, recounted how he and his wife were snorkeling and enjoying Grand Cayman when the menace named Stinky showed up. Michael tried warning his wife before Stinky charged her, slamming into her repeatedly. Someone should have warned Michael that he was what Stinky was after, as the dolphin attempted to dork Mike in front of his own wife. And you know dolphins don't discriminate, with both Jessica Alba and Demi Moore seeing just what happens when a dolphin decides to go on booty warrior timing. In fact, one dolphin's impulses likely ruined a man's life. Alan Cooper was an animal rights activist.
I got a question. Don't judge me for this question. I need you to not judge me. Is this a judgment-free zone? Because I don't want to say this if you guys are going to judge me. I just... If a dolphin is attacking you, what if you jerk it off? Do you think that would save your life? Genuine question. It's life or death, chat. So don't judge me. I'm just saying. If right? Because like, what if it's trying to kill me? 900 pounds of fury. Like, what? Oh, no, dolphin sperm is toxic. Oh, broken wrist. Oh. Probably just annoy it more. You know what? Just like guys, huh? Go to give them a handy and they're like, what the fuck? Just blow it, bitch. Same energy. Same energy. Yeah. Fair enough.
Who also became close with a dolphin named Freddy. Not that close. Who he actually met in the wild but was now living in Flamingo Land. Except one day, Alan swam with Freddy, and bystanders watched and swore that Alan was getting handsy with the dolphin, and he would end up getting accused of going Rocky Balboa on Little.
Back that up.
Except one day, Alan swam with Freddy, and bystanders watched and swore that Alan was getting handsy with the dolphin, and he would end up getting accused of going Rocky Balboa on Little Freddy. Papers called him a dolphin diddler, and it went all the way to court. Whole time, all.
Okay, that's crazy that I just brought that up. That's fucked. Because that dolphin, he was diddling, and it wasn't for self-preservation. He was just diddling. That's a big difference. Hey, big difference. Okay? Mine was about living. That is not the same. Back the fuck up. It's not the same. I was asking for survival, not because of curiosity. That shit's weird. Okay?
All that really happened was Freddy got a little too homosexual and wrapped his prehensile trouser tongue around Alan's arm. Even with the case thrown out, Freddy's freak-off was a stain that largely derailed Cooper's career and killed almost any chance he'd ever have of being taken seriously. Yeah, there's a reason why legends say that.
Okay, so the dolphin's cock wrapped around his arm, dog. That's how big their cocks are. You can't blame the guy. That's fucked. They're like, oh my god, he's giving him a handy. No, motherfucker, his cock is going shroop. What am I supposed to do? The cock jerked off the arm. Yeah, this video is so demonetized. We're going to hell. This is not even okay. Whatever.
Amazon river dolphins will shapeshift into men at night and impregnate young women before changing back in the morning. Dolphins are like the chimps of the sea, but where chimp society revolves around violence, dolphindom is centered around getting their rocks off. But dolphins can be just as dangerous as any wild animal. Pretty privilege makes you forget it's a hyper-intelligent pack-hunting super predator that could fold you 7 ways to Sunday if they wanted. And no dolphin showed that more than Chiao. Chiao was a male bottlenose dolphin that showed up in São Sebastião in Brazil in the mid-90s, where he was popular for his friendliness around humans, especially women, to the point where he started to see other male humans as a threat, and this time he wasn't playing. By December,
I'm the alpha. I'm the top G. I must eliminate the enemy. I'm the alpha.
In 1994, Chiao had sent nearly 30 people to the hospital, including one case where he attacked 2 men, breaking one's ribs and killing the other. So as you can see, dolphins commit atrocities against the world around them, against humanity as a whole, and even against their own kind. But do you know what actually makes them evil? It's not rhetorical, because there isn't anything I've said about this wombfish that something in nature doesn't also do. Yeah, dolphins wake up feeling like Jordan. So do lions, hippos, and zebras. That's 3/4 of the cast of Madagascar. Yeah, dolphins do the unspeakable with fish, but I've seen chimps get downright deplorable with a frog. Chimps will also murk rival children and then turn them into lunch meat. Yeah, dolphins are basically eternal erections, but penguins are so deviant they traumatize the researcher. First seals have been seen defiling penguins, and speaking of seals, researchers have documented mateless male sea otters breaking baby seals with no approval. The point isn't to pass the buck to someone else's favorite animal, it's that
But their little faces and their little hands. Pushu. What do you mean?
These animals are just trying to survive. Dolphins are just that much better at it. If other animals could, they would. Hell, we can, and we have. Early cavemen also cannibalized human children, and meal prepping brains was somewhat regular. And before you judge otters and penguins, in 2022, 4 men were arrested for the crime of assaulting an endangered monitor lizard. And no amount of wordplay will let me talk about what people did to Pony the orangutan. Just know,
the hell?
I can't speak on it. It must be bad. I mean, if you believe in alternate realities and that art mirrors life, then you also believe that somewhere in the universe, there's a dolphin with a snapback and a tiny mic talking about how humans are the spawn of Satan behind a green screen of this guy. Morality is really a social construct, and I think dolphins were just smart enough and just cute enough for us to move the goalposts and judge them by human standards. Then I think people be trying to correct all the shark slander, which is probably a crazy thing to hear from the same guy that made this. Here's my thing. Everything I said dolphins do in this video is true, at least to my knowledge. But when I'm calling them a sea diddy or a water Weinstein or Satan's 9-foot hate boner, we call that a sentence enhancer. Especially when I'm calling something a homicidal threat to national security, kind of a what you say, not how you say it. Am I backpedaling? I don't think so. I mean, I love animals. I don't want you to watch my videos and go drop kick an otter, or pray chimpanzees go extinct, or hate dolphins. I don't even hate dolphins for real. There's also the whole
I mean, honestly, you just spitting bars. I think if people take that too, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes, like I talk in hyperbole a lot, right? And the problem with speaking to hyperbole and me being as dramatic as I am, and sometimes people will take you at a literal level and be like, you're disparaging, blah, blah, blah. So I understand why he's trying to he's not really backpedaling. He's trying to explain it's not as deep as what I'm trying to say, right? I get that. Because I get that quite a bit. And it's like, no, man, I'm just dramatic and super extra. And I say a lot of bullshit. So, and I always speak in hyperbole. Do you know why? Because I'm dramatic.
overcorrection thing. I feel like there's two ways people see animals. There's a Disney side, the side that told people elephants think we're puppies, and a side that convinced Buddy this was a good idea. And then you got the side that would legitimately sleep better at night if Thanos would have had beef with dolphins. The thing is, both sides can get the animal put on a shirt. Bad PR almost got sharks and wolves wiped out. At the same time, Freya the walrus had to get put down because people literally wouldn't stop getting too close to her. Because the worst thing a wild animal can do is forget its fear of humans. The part of Chiao's story I didn't tell you was the part where people kept harassing him, even trying to pour beer and stick ice cream cones down his blowhole before he started fighting back.
What
I
the
think is
fuck?
for decades people looked at dolphins with Disney glasses and sharks were the monsters, and overcompensation has it flipped where really neither animal belongs on either side. Elephants are my favorite animals, and they're probably the best example of this. In 2011, a herd of elephants showed up to their caretaker's home after he died and held their own 2-day vigil and would return every year on the same day to mourn him. An elephant also traveled over 100 miles to flatline a 70-year-old woman only to desecrate her corpse at her funeral. This elephant was filmed trying to rescue a rhino stuck in a pit before
you know what though?
Get to
That's motivated. Like, I'm gonna take a bitch out, I'm gonna come to her funeral, and I'm still beat a bitch's ass. You know what I'm saying? That's a different level. Elephants be remembering it-ish.
Elephants were also responsible for running through rhinos.
I aspire to be that level of hater.
Dolphins aren't evil prison bullies or innocent sea angels. They're just dolphins. But you know, maybe I haven't talked enough about the other side of dolphins. Like, you know, dolphins have specific names for each other that they'll respond to. They also recognize each other by urine, so they really got a whole 2-factor authentication. Pregnant dolphins will teach the unborn calf its name by singing it constantly while it's still in the oven. Speaking of babies, newborn dolphins don't sleep for the entire first month of their life, which means neither do their mothers. Dolphins are highly emotional, and
that's
just
exhausting.
like elephants, they also mourn the dead. One orca made headlines when she carried her lifeless calf on her nose for 17 days and over 1,000 miles. And
oh my
orcas,
god!
they're one of the few animals on the planet to go through menopause, and the most likely reason is so elderly orcas can stop worrying about being mothers and instead focus on being grandmothers. That matriarch system is why dolphins, especially orcas, have
oh my god, they going through menopause? Dang.
have not just their own cultures.
Do they get hot flashes?
I'm sorry. Just like us. For example, in the 80s, one orca was seen carrying a dead salmon on her head for no reason but a fashion statement. And in less than 2 weeks, the orca influencer had not just her own pod, but 2 others doing it. Things like that.
Orca influencers slay.
Knowledge down. They even have their own way of disciplining children. Sometimes when dolphin calves wander too far, the mother will toss the calf in the air as punishment. Repeatedly. For up to 40 minutes straight. But considering wandering off can get the baby canceled by a pack of males, I see where she's coming from. But males aren't even that bad. Dolphins will often have their version of a midwife, a dolphin auntie that assists with birth and helps with the calf. And sometimes this dolphin auntie is actually a
tee up. I should try that. Speak to that. What are you saying I should try that in relation to? Oh wait. What's you saying that in relation to? At what point did you type that? Is chat? What are you saying that to in particular? Start with the kid in the air. Listen, you are a fucking virgin, all right? You ain't even having kids. I'm not worried about that at all. Moving on.
male. And of course, you got stories of dolphins saving people from drowning and sharks, but one dolphin went way off script. In 2008, a mother pygmy sperm whale and her son got stranded, and rescuers spent more than an hour trying to return them to sea, and even considered...
I said that so matter of fact. YouTube comments are gonna be like, what the fuck? Alicia? When did you get a gun?
putting both of them out of their misery. That was until popular bottlenose dolphin Moko appeared and led the trapped whales through a narrow channel back to sea, saving them both. A year later, Moko nearly drowned a woman he was playing with because he got too excited to let her return to shore, and she almost got reverse baptized.
Oh, hell no!
Duality. So yeah, I don't hate dolphins, I don't hate any animal. I'm not fully bending the knee, I'm gonna still get my jokes off when I can. But moral of the story, manatees are the most wholesome creatures alive, and last year one named Hugh past tense after a bigger male confused him for a mate and literally ripped him a new one. The worst part? It was his brother. If they can do that,
his brother
can't be that bad.
What?
But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Make sure you drink water, hug your mother, don't hug a dolphin unless you're prepared to end up like Hank. And I'm gonna see y'all in the next one.
Oh. Holy shit! That's cool as hell. Oh, that's cute. Why the dog got a little hat on? That's so cute. Oh, I love that. Oh yeah, obviously, check the description below. Please support the original video because he's just fantastic. I love his videos. It's so good. We haven't checked him out in quite a while. But my god, when we do, it's just peak. It's so good. It's so good. Oh, man. I had a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I hope you guys did too. And, yeah. Okay, so manatees are fine. So if I get my niece something manatee related, we're good. I really regret the dolphin necklace. Like, I need to learn more about the animals that I purchase. And belugas, whales, I think. Okay. Is that it's just so cute what they do with like dolphin merch, you know? Because they all are so happy, and then they got little waves and stuff like that, you know? So that's beware of otters. No. I love otters. No, don't do this. No. Shh. Bad. Okay. No. Anyways, thanks for watching, YouTube. We'll catch you later. Thanks for your love and support always. Don't forget to like and subscribe for daily uploads. I do video games. I do reactions. I do whatever I feel like on this channel. SPR variety, baby, but I do upload 2 videos every single day, so you'll never be bored here on YouTube. We just hit 200K subscribers, which is pretty freaking lit. So we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.